Hi everyone, Sierra Thompson, independent scentsy consultant here. I have what I've been warming video. I This one is probably a little close to the last video just because I waited a while before I did that last video. My husband travels a lot and so he's gone quite often. And when he came home to be back home with us for like a week, I avoided doing the video just so that I could really focus on spending time with him and the family. So kind of pushed that off. So that last video was probably 2.5, 3 weeks of warming. This one will actually be about 1 week. So this is generally what I'd say I warm in a week. I use about two bars in the living room area. It can be 2 to 3 really if I wanted to put 2 cubes in each warmer because I have a lot of warmers in my living room, but everywhere else I basically have 1 or 2 warmers. So before we get into this, please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and let's get started here. So I am going to talk about first what I warmed in my kids' bedrooms and their bathrooms. So we have Candy Crave. It is kind of a, like the blue raspberry cotton candy. That's what it reminds me of. It smells like that. The blue raspberry cotton candy, like at a carnival, at a theme park. That's totally what it gives to me. Now, I will say this is a very light scent and it's not super long lasting. So you could probably warm it a day, maybe two, and it won't be a super crazy powerhouse. So I love it, but it's not a powerhouse. Very nice, pretty candy, perfumey type scent. I warmed passion fruit and colada, and there was a mix, I think. Oh, and I did peachy and palm tree. So I did these in every other warmer in my living room and kitchen area. And they're both just really like beachy. Oh, yes, like fruity, beachy type vibes. This one seems more of like a, maybe it's like, that's what it is. It's the peach. It does have a similar vibe, but that peach stands out a lot in this one. Very, very nice. It almost seems like mango type vibes too, but definitely peach. And this one is more of a, so passion fruit, I'm guessing it seems more berry-like to me. I don't think I've ever had passion fruit, but very nice. It wasn't super long-lasting, but it was strong the very first day. Second day, it died down a little bit. It was probably medium throw, and by day 3, I was ready to switch it out. I had red, white, and berry pie. Now, this was a combo. I warmed this in 2 cubes in my daughter's room. She loves this one. This is a bakery. Oh, gosh. It's like, it's got cherry, I think, cherry, and it's more cherry prominent to me than it is pie note prominent. Like you could actually add probably like vanilla bean buttercream, sugar cookie, something like that to this, and it would make it more of a bakery. It is bakery, and you can tell that when you smell it, but it's very cherry forward, I would say. Maybe cherry. I don't know if there's strawberry. Definitely cherry though. Like that cherry note is very strong. This is a very pretty scent. I love this scent. I had it in my club for a while, but I took it out because I have maraschino sugar cookie, which I like. I won't say I like it more. I feel like I like them both. That one has maraschino sugar cookie though, has more of a buttery cookie note, whereas this does not. I wish this had a little more like the pie crust note, but I do like it. So I warmed 2 cubes in my daughter's room. And then I also did, for the rest of the cubes, I did them in combination with baked apple pie. So I could get more of that pie note. The baked apple pie, hold on, excuse me. Just started having slight sneezing fit. Okay. So baked apple pie is nice. It has a little bit more of the pie note, but it still has a lot more of the filling vibe. Like you can smell the cinnamon and the apples in the filling more than the pie crust. So that's what kind of drives me crazy about the pie scents right now. I feel like I just want more of a pie note in my scents. So, but I did mix these and I didn't put them 1 to 1. I just did every other warmer. So I did 2 of this in one warmer and 2 of this in another, that kind of thing in my kitchen and living room area. And it was very nice. They worked very well together. Very nice together. Ooh, okay, my sneezing. All right, I had a peeling apple. This went in my bedroom and I used it in my kids' bathroom, I believe, is what I did for that. So this is a nice, pretty apple scent, but it does have like a floral note in it also. It smells similar to like Johnny Appleseed, but with like a hint of a floral to me. Not quite as bam in your face as Johnny Appleseed, because Johnny Appleseed to me, I don't know if you guys have worn that. That is strong to me. It's like powerhouse. But this one is nice. That floral note, I feel like makes it last a little longer because it's not just bam fruity. It's got a little floral that kind of like in the background that keeps it moving along for a while. So it lasted pretty well in those areas. Very pretty scent. I like it. It was the scent of the month, and then it came back in the permanent catalog. So that's nice. Cocoa Lime. I warmed this in my boys' rooms and their bathroom. So I have 3 boys, but 2 of them, my 2 younger ones share a room, and then my oldest has his own. So I put 2 cubes in each of their warmers. And then I did, in the bathroom, we have an older warmer that's not available anymore, but it's the kind of warmer that you sit like the cup inside of like a little insert, and it's very deep dish. So you can put like 3, I generally put 3 cubes in it, even though for most of my warmers, I put 2. This one is so deep that I like just put 3, and you could probably put 4. But Cocoa Lime is fantastic. It's a strong citrus scent. Oh, so good. That lime is fantastic. It is the best lime scent I think ever. And that coconut is nice and sweet. It just kind of mellows out the lime. Oh, so pretty. That coconut is sweet in there. It balances out that tartness from the lime. That is still one of my favorite summer scents. I feel like it's the whole summer vibe. All right, and in my laundry room, I have Around the Campfire. This surprised me. When I first smelled it, I was like, what? I'm not warming that. I bought it because my husband was like, ooh, let me try that scent. He liked it and he wanted to try it. So I got it for him. Well, this bar actually was his. He used to have a warmer in his office and used to like switch it out because people would always comment how great his office smelled. Well, when we moved from locations, he doesn't have an office now, so he doesn't have his own space, so he doesn't have a warmer anymore. He brought these back home, and he had only warmed 2 cubes, so I actually ended up warming the rest in my laundry room. That is the area where my cat's litter box is, so I try to keep it as fresh as possible. This smells so good. I actually was very surprised. I was like, wow, I can't believe I like Around the Campfire. It is like, I still have 3 cubes, and I'm about to actually switch out. It's so... oh gosh, I don't know what it is. Like, it seems smoky, but gosh, there's something else. I don't know if it's like a wood note. I feel like there's got to be a wood note in here that makes it seem almost cologne-y type, like masculine. It is like, I thought people were crazy when they like this, but I like it a lot. I really like it, and I don't think it's available in the catalog anymore, and it's very nice. If you like Spiced Amber Glow from the fall and winter, Spiced Amber Glow, I think, and maybe even if you like maybe Bonfire Beach, you might like this. It's not, that one's more of a marshmallow fiery, but this is just like a smoky, but it's, oh my gosh, it's not even just smoky. It's like there's wood note in there. It's so good. Like, I was very surprised. I like would buy more of this in a heartbeat, and that surprised me. That's been so nice. That's a nice surprise. I really like it. And the last 2 bars that I warmed through, this was a Bring Back My Bar French Toast. Oh, I love it. I heard that some people said they got curry from it. I don't know how that happens, but I get buttery cinnamon dough. Oh, I was warming this and my son came out. He said, it smells like you're making cinnamon rolls. I was like, I'm not. It's so good. And it's strong. It's like bam in your face strong. It's my favorite kind of scent. I love when they're like powerhouses. Okay. So I did this one, and I wanted something that was a little more mellow to mix with it or to like meld with it in the room. So I did Simply Vanilla. Now this is more of a floral vanilla, not a bakery vanilla, but it's so pretty. Gosh, it's so pretty. I think this is my last bar, but I do have vanilla cream, which is very similar in my Scentsy Club. So I'm very excited about that. But this is so pretty. But I will say Simply Vanilla is not a powerhouse. It is like a very mellow vanilla type vibe. So it worked great with this because this is strong. Very strong. All right, that is what I have been getting through this week. It was kind of all over the place. I feel like I had some bakery, some fruity, no really crazy fresh scents this week, just because it was very hot. I'm a very much a seasonal weather type warmer, so these were all like based on the weather. It was rainy yesterday and the day before, which is why I had some bakery scents in there. But I hope you like this video. If you do like it, please please subscribe, and comment below what you've been warming. What's the weather like where you're living? Are you a seasonal warmer? How do you warm? Like, is it mood based, weather based? Generally, it's weather based for me. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.